Okay, this is part two of my review on the Avengers fan film. Unfortunately, I have some unfortunate news. Seems that YouTube deleted the fan film because it was, I guess it was just copyright stuff, which I think really does suck because these guys really did put a lot of hard effort into it, and it does suck that only like a well, I'm not sure how many people saw it, but it's a shame that more people can't see it. But yeah, it was well put together. Also, another news regarding this. I thought that I was gonna have 3 videos on this, but it turns out I'm just gonna have to do this, and then one before it. So okay, things I want to focus on this video were the music and the editing. Let's get to the editing first. First of all, one of the scenes I really found as a prime example of the editing was the scene where Wolverine and Bruce Banner were escaping the X-Mansion, and you're using like the night scenes to sort of have like sort of a wall, not a wall of shadow, but just enough shadow to make it look like it can work. And I thought it was very well done, and the entire dialogue fitting together. It wasn't, some of it wasn't from the wasn't from X2, but it did fit together well. Just the whole discussion of Bruce wanting to get rid of the Hulk, and Wolverine just saying that, you know, Professor X is there to help you. The fight scene editing was very well done, I thought. Especially like some of the things with like Abomination. There was one scene where these soldiers are just running away from Abomination. All of a sudden they run to Ironmonger, who just points a gun at him. He's just like, "Your services are no longer required," and then cameras are gone. But I thought that was very good. Another prime example of the edit. The only scene that I really wish that there had been some editing into was the scene where Magneto's like, "And to my fellow mutants, I make you this offer: join us or stand out of our way." To really, we know that the heroes are coming together, but if we don't know if that's obviously confirmed because it's the Avengers. But for that scene, I was really thinking when he's saying, "To my fellow mutants, I make you this offer," while he's saying that, just flashes of like Green Goblin, Obadiah, Victor Von Doom, and stuff like that, just to have the confirmation that the villains are working together, because that is apparently what how the story goes. So yeah, I thought that aside from like that one little scene, I thought that the rest of the editing was perfectly done. Well, I'm not gonna say perfect, but they did to work to the best of their ability to get it as close to perfect as they could, because honestly, these movies, it's not like the person making the movie is thinking, "I'm going to put this scene in here so that eventually some people on YouTube can edit this together and we can have and they can make fan trailers," you know? But these guys really did work well with the material that they were given, and I think they did a good job with the editing. One of the scenes I really thought, like I said with the beginning, with Stark and Ross, I thought that was a very good way to just give the impression that it is all these worlds kind of colliding together. So yeah, I thought that was the editing was very, very well done. Speaking of the music, I wish I could remember. I remember more of the editing. I do the music, which is unfortunate, but one prime example, I think the music was well picked. I noticed some things from like different movies that they had brought that are from the franchises themselves, and I think I noticed maybe some from 300, maybe some from King Arthur. I'm not sure, but one of my favorite pieces of music was actually where it was the scene where the cure was being announced, and it's just this tense moment where it's kind of like, you know, that this is going to change everything, and the music, I thought, just perfectly suited that moment. The only problem is I like it so much that I really wish I could watch it again, just to see that scene, because it really does send chills up your spine. Just sort of this, just this sort of, all over the world people are hearing this, and it's like just gonna change everything. So I really wish that I could watch that scene again, but unfortunately, I guess I can't. But I really am honored to know that the guys from the Avengers actually asked me to review their fan film. I honestly, I thought it was like a very nice gesture of them to just ask me that, because I didn't think that I've never reviewed a fan film before, and I didn't think that. I thought that I'm just doing vlogs, and a lot of people just do vlogs and nobody pays attention. But I didn't know that my reviews of some films were taken into that account. But I thank you guys for giving me that honor. It was very very nice of you guys to ask me just to review it. So unfortunately, the thing that sucks about this, I can tell you what I thought about the movie, but it sucks that you guys, at the moment, I'm not sure if they're going to try and re-upload it onto YouTube or anything, maybe under a different name or something. I'm not sure what they're going to do. They haven't told me. But it sucks that for the moment you guys can't watch the movie, because it really was good. So they asked me to give it rating out of 10. I would definitely give it a 9 out of 10 as a fan film. If it was a feature film, unfortunately, I would have to give it a low rating. But because it is a fan film, there is an excuse for why some of the dialogue does not, some of the dialogue fits together a lot better than I thought it would. But some of the dialogue is just like, okay, that's an odd way to, respond to this, previous statement or something like that. But honestly, what do you expect? You guys get, I'm not expecting these guys to have, be able to mimic Wolverine and then, read whatever line you want and just put it in there. Because you're expecting practically not close to impossible. So I thought that was a very good fan film, and I thought these guys definitely put a lot of hard work into it, and it sucks that nobody else can enjoy it. But these guys can probably watch it on their computer. So, yep, that's about it. That is my part 2 on review on the Avengers fan film.